My husband died 5 years earlier, and since then my life moved in careful circles around duty and survival. Every month without fail I sent $100 to his parents as repayment for a debt they said he left behind. I lived by a calendar where the fifth day meant envelopes and stares and guilt. I was 32 then a widow raising a little boy named Noah on a modest salary. Every dollar I mailed or handed over felt like a cut from our future. Money meant for milk, tutoring, shoes, and the small joys a child deserves. But I swallowed it because I believed it was the last promise I could keep to the man I once loved. The building where my in-laws lived stood like a tired relic in Chicago. An old brick walk-up that smelled of damp walls and old drains. I parked my aging sedan in the same corner spot marked by fading red paint and tucked the envelope into my purse. My name is Erica, and that envelope always felt heavier than its weight climbed to the 5th floor. Was a ritual of sounds and smells that etched themselves into my nerves. Radios blaring on the lower floors, burnt food, and arguments drifting through thin walls. By the time I reached the top, everything went quiet in a way that made my chest tighten. The door to apartment 504 was painted a cheerful blue that never matched the chill it carried. Inside lived my husband's parents, Harold and Lorraine, both in their early 60s yet worn down by bitterness and suspicion. I knocked and waited through the familiar silence until Lorraine cracked the door, with the chain still latched. Her eyes darted like someone guarding a secret. I greeted her and handed over the envelope, saying it was for her medicine and needs. She snatched it without a word and tucked it away without counting. She asked about Noah without meeting my eyes and dismissed my offer to bring him by. Always another excuse about headaches or bad legs or too much noise. The door closed with a final click. That echoed in my Bonessi lingered there longer than I should have, listening for signs of life. Behind the metal, a television, a cough, anything that would make it feel like a home. Instead, there was only a thick silence that made the hallway feel like a tomb. As I turned to leave, a cold draft crawled up my back and a question burned in my mind about why 5 years of payments had not softened them toward their only grandchild. I did not know then that eyes watched me through a narrow gap in the blinds. Eyes sharp and calculating that did not belong to an old man. Warmed by age down in the courtyard sunlight and noise rushed back to life. Children played, women chatted, and for a moment I could breathe again. I was walking toward my car when a firm hand caught my wrist. It was Mrs. Coleman, a longtime tenant known for her watchful ways and blunt truths. She drew me to sit beside her and lowered her voice. She told me to stop sending money and to look at the security camera. Her words made no sense at first, but the seriousness in her face made my skin prickle. She spoke of late-night footsteps of a man climbing the stairs of that building, of a